Raider Nation, we got some bad news coming down the pike, and that is that we are missing 3-star players for this coming Sunday's game against the Cleveland Browns. It is unexpected, as all three of these guys, while we knew they had some sort of an injury, were expected still to play this Sunday. And so we're going to be talking about the absence of now Max Crosby from that lineup on Sunday's game, Davante Adams from the game, as well as Michael Mayer. This is a big blow to an already injury-depleted team who is 1-2, and everything is on the line. As I have told you guys in the past, teams that start out 1-3 have less than a 7% chance of making the playoffs. And so this is an absolute must-win game for the Raiders to ensure that they are not at the bottom of the barrel. And this news it's terrible. It's horrible. It's going to be a real challenge for this defense without their leader, Max Crosby. We're already depleted at the safety position, the linebacker position, and even the line with the loss of Malcolm Kuntz and Tyree Wilson not living up to being Tyree Wilson. I don't know, Raider Nation. Is it time for the Raiders to simply throw in the towel? I mean, it's early in the season. I get that. But should the Raiders simply just now give up and tank and go and try and get an early first-round quarterback for next year, especially after seeing what Jaden Daniels just did with the Washington Commanders? I don't think so. I know a lot of people are feeling that way, and I'm seeing a lot of those comments in the comment section. I think even without Max Crosby, Davante Adams, and Michael Mayer, this team is still really talented. Remember, Michael Mayer has been relegated to the backup tight end behind Brock Bowers, who has come out on fire, breaking records as a rookie. And so he's going to be out there. He's going to be a big target for Gardner Minshew, as well as we still have Jacoby Myers, who could legitimately be a wide receiver 1 on a lot of other teams. He simply is wide receiver 2 because we got Davante Adams. So look for him to step up his game and really show why he deserves to be the future wide receiver number 1 of this team. We also have some other talent that hopefully we're going to see some more of. Possibly Tyreek McAllister is going to get out there. Ramel Keaton is going to get out there. And then obviously we're going to have Trey Tucker. It's really going to come down to whether the Raiders can do some type of something with the run game. If we still cannot put up over 100 yards for the entire team on the ground, it's going to be a really rough day. Now, the good thing is, even though we've lost Max Crosby for the week with his high ankle sprain, this is not a team that is really good at putting up points. Now, that being said, neither was the team we faced last week in the Carolina Panthers, and they put a whooping on our defense. Hopefully our defense is going to, snap back, and especially with Max not being out there, that some guys are going to step up. And that's what we need. We need to see some guys really step up and prove that they even deserve to be in the NFL. Charles Snowden, Janarius Robinson. These guys are going to have to, handle the majority of the workload. And again, this is just proof positive of why I keep harping on the fact that the Las Vegas Raiders need to go and make a deal with the New York Jets for Hassan Reddick. Please, for the love of God, Tom Telesco, do something worthy of being a GM and go and get us Hassan Reddick. Because losing Max Crosby is bad enough. But the fact that we don't have anybody else on the edge who can put pressure and get a sack for this defense is pathetic. Now, we were fully expecting that Malcolm Kuntz was going to be that guy. And I fully believe that he would have. I think he probably would have had 2 or 3 sacks by this point in the season already. But he's hurting out for the season. And most likely because of that injury and him being in a contract year, he's not going to be back. So the Raiders absolutely need to do something. And I think the fact that Hassan Reddick has yet to play a single snap for the Jets, he's holding out and he's requested a trade, he doesn't want to play there, bring him to Las Vegas. We have the salary cap to do it. And it won't cost us anything more than a 3rd round draft pick for a proven Pro Bowl caliber pass rusher. That's what the Raiders need. Now on the offense side of the ball, losing Devontae Adams it's a very significant deal because he draws a lot of those double teams, which now is going solely to be Brock Bowers. He's going to be double teamed. They're going to try and take Brock Bowers out, and they're going to make Gardner Minshew beat us on the edges. They're going to make Gardner Minshew throw to the sidelines, which sometimes he's good at, sometimes he's not. So I guarantee that they're going to bracket Brock Bowers and take him out of the game as much as they possibly can. Now, Brock Bowers, being Brock Bowers, he's very difficult to even double team because he's so athletically gifted as a tight end in the NFL. So I'm not sure that they're going to have a lot of success doing that if they do it. But this means that we're going to have to take those deep shots because Trey Tucker's going to have one-on-ones. Again, you can't double team 2 receivers. You can only double team 1 or you're going to leave one wide open. That means the one-on-ones with Trey Tucker, Trey is going to have a field day. He's going to be open, but can Gardner Minshew see him over the line or will he panic and run himself into a sack? That's the big question because Trey Tucker will get open during this game. I guarantee it. So will Jacoby Myers. Both of them are very good wide receivers. Trey, I think, has a bigger upside due to the fact that he has the speed to go along with it. So we got to take those deep shots, and the run game, it's got to be on par. Because if we can't get the run game on par and put up over 100 yards, this is going to be yet another embarrassing loss. And if we lose in this embarrassing, terrible fashion like we lost to Carolina last week, this could be the absolute end of our season. Done, data, over, waiting for the draft yet again, waiting for next year yet again, and all the promises that we were given over these past 3-4 years have all been empty, and it will just be empty once again. And I, for one, as a Raiders fan, am absolutely fed up. And if you're fed up, I want to hear you guys sound off in the comments, especially if we lose this game. Let me know your thoughts. I'll try to respond to as many of them as I can. If you haven't subscribed, you got value out of this, please hit that subscribe button. I got to run. I'll see you guys in the next video.